While I have a fair few chicken curry recipes, this one is our family favorite. So I start by brining the chicken overnight in salt, vinegar and water. I always do this with my chicken as I find it gives you very good results by keeping the chicken moist and juicy. However, this is optional. If you don't have enough time, you can skip to the next step, which is marinating the chicken. The next day, when I take the chicken out, I pat it dry with a kitchen towel. This helps the masala really stick to the chicken. Then I marinate the chicken with some ginger garlic paste, some salt, some coriander powder, some Kashmiri red chili powder for some color, and some mustard oil. And finish with a squeeze of lemon. Unlike brining, this step is very important and I wouldn't skip this. I let the chicken rest for at least 2 hours, and in the meantime, I'll roast my dry spices. The primary flavors here are coriander, black pepper and black cardamom, with a little bit of cloves, some green cardamom, some mace, cumin and a little bit of salt to help with roasting. I grind and keep this aside while I prepare the gravy base. As you can see, this is an onion heavy gravy, followed by all the usual suspects like tomatoes, ginger, garlic, green chilies and coriander stalks. I love using coriander stalks as they add nice subtle flavor to the gravy, so highly recommend. For frying onions, I've used vegetable oil and I've also used some mustard oil in it. We have used quite a lot of onions here and they are quite sweet, so mustard oil adds a little bit of pungency and that balances out the flavor of the onions. Once the onions are done, I take them out on a kitchen towel and fry my chicken in the same oil. I fry the chicken for around 4 to 5 minutes on high heat. This seals the chicken from outside and keeps it juicy. In the meantime, my onions have cooled and drained, so I add them to the blender along with tomatoes, ginger, garlic, green chilies and some yogurt. I blend this mixture to a smooth paste. I don't recommend adding any water at this stage as it will make our life easier when we are cooking it off. For cooking, I have again used the same oil in which we fried our onions and chicken as it has a lot of flavors. While it cooks, I've added coriander stalks for the subtle flavor, Kashmiri red chili powder and turmeric to brighten up the color. Then I've adjusted the seasoning by adding salt. Cooking this masala well is the key now. I've covered and cooked this for around 10 to 15 minutes or until the oil separates. I've then added our chicken pieces to it and that lovely spice mix we prepared earlier. This is where this dish transforms into something really special. The key here is to roast the masala and the chicken really well. I've roasted the chicken for around 10 minutes and then I've covered and cooked it for further 5 minutes. At this stage, the oil separated and my masala is nicely cooked. We plan on eating this chicken curry with rice, so I add some water to adjust the consistency. I covered and simmered this on low flame until my chicken was completely cooked, which was around 20 minutes in my case. And that's it. I finished off by adding some coriander leaves. If you like this recipe, you'll find all the measurements and ingredient list in the description box. Once I've switched the flame off, I've rested my chicken for at least half an hour to let the flavor settle and develop. I've garnished this with ginger juliennes and coriander leaves. You can serve this with roti, naan or rice. Today I've served it with raita and jeera rice. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and I'll see you in the next one.